Imagine for a moment that you wake up and realize that your life is limited, that tomorrow is not guaranteed. Perhaps you feel uncomfortable thinking about this. After all, we all try to avoid the idea of our own finiteness. But what if, instead of fearing death, we began to see life in a completely different way? How would you react if you realized that the time you have cannot be wasted, that each second is precious and unrepeatable? What would you do with this realization? Life is made of choices, and often we choose to postpone, procrastinate, leave things for later. I'll do this tomorrow, we say. I'll express my feelings later. But what happens when later never comes? What if, instead of waiting for the perfect moment, we started acting now? What do you think could happen if every day when you wake up, you decided that today would be your best day? And what if, instead of waiting to solve things tomorrow, you solve them today? There are no guarantees, none. You know that. And deep down, we all know it. The idea that we will always have time to fix our mistakes, to ask for forgiveness, to say I love you, is an illusion. Time waits for no one, and life makes no exceptions. Have you stopped to think about how many opportunities you've already missed, how many moments you've let slip away? It's painful, isn't it? Realizing that there were so many chances to be more, to do more, to love more, and you simply didn't take them. The fact that we don't know when our moments will run out is what makes life so valuable. Every sunrise is a gift. Every new day is a chance to live more intensely, more truthfully. If you're afraid of losing something, if you're afraid of leaving something behind, then maybe it's time to start asking yourself, what am I postponing? What am I leaving for later? Why am I not living fully right now? Don't let the fear of the unknown or the fear of what might happen in the future paralyze you. The future is a field of possibilities, but the present is where things truly happen. Have you ever had a moment when you felt so alive that it seemed like time stopped? Maybe it was when you looked into the eyes of someone you love, when you realized the vastness of nature, or when you achieved a personal victory. These moments are rare, but they are also proof that life has something extraordinary to offer. And the best part is that you can find these moments every day if you know how to look at them in the right way. The secret is to live with a sense of urgency, to realize that every moment can be an opportunity for transformation. Now, think about what you would leave behind if your journey ended tomorrow. Would you regret the words you didn't say, the opportunities you didn't take, the love you didn't express? When we reflect on our own finiteness, we begin to realize that the things that truly matter are not the things we own, but the connections we make, the impact we leave on the lives of others. Are you ready to be the kind of person who leaves a positive mark on the world, or will you let fear and procrastination steal your chance to be great? We're not talking about what you have, but about what you do with what you have. We're talking about your daily choices, about how you decide to spend your time and energy. Life is not about accumulating things, but about doing something meaningful with what you have. And that something meaningful can be as simple as showing love, being kind, listening with empathy, being present in the moment. The greatest victories in life don't come from grand achievements, but from small acts of kindness and love. Imagine the impact you can have on someone's life if you start acting now. Imagine how the simple act of saying, I love you, I'm sorry, I'm here for you, can change the life of those around you. Imagine what would happen if you decided to embrace the present without waiting for the future to be the right moment to do things. The impact would be immense, not only for the people around you, but for you as well. The truth is that life is happening right now, and you have the chance to live it with intensity. Don't settle for the mediocrity of a life delayed, of a life that waits for tomorrow. Because in the end, when you look back, what you will regret the most is the time you let slip by, the opportunities you missed, and the moments you didn't live. Every second counts, and you can choose how to use it. You can choose to be present, to be alive, to be someone who is not afraid to embrace the now. So, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting to start living? Are you waiting to express the love you feel? Or will you let fear, doubt, and procrastination control your life until time runs out? If you have something to say, something to do, someone to love, do it now. Don't wait anymore. Don't delay anymore. Time is passing, and it doesn't turn back. Life is made of moments, and you have the power to choose how to live them. And if you knew this would be the last moment of your life, what would you do now? Would you stay stuck in the small frustrations of everyday life, or would you make the decision to live fully, with purpose, with love? What would you do? Because in the end, the greatest accomplishments in life don't come from waiting for perfect moments, but from acting now. From deciding that every moment counts and that by embracing each one, you transform your life and the lives of those around you. The question is simple. What will you do with the time you have now? Will you let it slip by, or will you act, live, love? Time is now, and you have the chance to make the most of it. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Seize the opportunity to be great, to make a difference, to be someone who lives with intention. Now is all you have. Seize it.